I'm still here in the King Rama the Ninth Park, and there's a river that flows here through the park. I said from the other side, pointing, there's still a pretty big part here with more foresty, more trees, etc., not just grass. Okay, so I hope you enjoy. There's a few small, these man-made waterfalls here behind me. Exodus chapter 2, verses 1 to 25 from the ESV version. Now a man from the house of Levi went and took as his wife a Levite woman. The woman conceived and bore a son, and when she saw that he was a fine child, she hid him 3 months. When she could hide him no longer, she took for him a basket made of bulrushes and daubed it with bitumen and pitch. She put the child in it and placed among the reeds by the river banks. Okay, I don't see reeds here, right? But here's a river, so you can imagine, okay? But yeah, sure, it's not the Nile, this, okay? So imagine just the reeds here at the river, and then this little basket put there, okay? Now the basket can go anywhere from here because I'm standing on a bridge, which is below the basket and fit under here. Okay. Verse 4. And his sister stood at a distance to know what would be done to him. Now the daughter of Pharaoh came down to bathe at the river, while her young woman walked beside the river. She saw the basket among the reeds and sent a servant woman, and she took it. When she opened it, she saw the child, and behold, the baby was crying. You know, like babies cry. She took pity on him and said, "This is one of the Hebrews' children." Then his sister said to Pharaoh's daughter, "Shall I go and call you a nurse from the Hebrew woman to nurse the child for you?" And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Go." So the girl went and called the child's mother. And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Take this child away and nurse him for me, and I will give you your wages." So the woman took the child and nursed him. When the child grew older, she brought him to Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. She named him Moses because, she said, "I drew him out of the water." One day when Moses had grown up, he went out to his people and looked on their burdens. And he saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew, one of his people. He looked this way and that, and seeing none, he struck down the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. When he went out the next day, behold, 2 Hebrews were struggling together, and he said to the man in wrong, "Why do you strike your companion?" He answered, "Whom are you, a prince and a judge over us? Do you mean to kill me as you killed the Egyptian?" Then Moses was afraid and thought, "Surely the thing is known." When Pharaoh heard of it, he sought to kill Moses. But Moses fled from Pharaoh and stayed in the land of Midian, and he sat down by a well. Now the priest of Midian had 7 daughters, okay, 5, 2, 7. And they came and drew water, and filled the troughs to water their father's flock. The shepherds came and drove them away. But Moses stood up and saved them and watered their flock. When they came home to their father Reuel, he said, "Oh, is that you have come home so soon today?" They said, "An Egyptian delivered us out of the hand of the shepherds, and even drew water for us and watered the flock." He said to his daughters, "Then where is he? Why have you left the man? Call him that he may eat bread." And Moses was content to dwell with the man, and he gave Moses his daughter Zipporah. She gave birth to a son, and he called his name Gershom, for he said, "I have been a sojourner in a foreign land." During those many days, the king of Egypt died, And the people of Israel groaned because of their slavery and cried out for help. The cry for rescue from slavery came up to God. And God heard their groaning. And God remembered his covenant with Abram, with Isaac, and with Jacob. God saw the people of Israel, and God knew. Okay, so I don't think it's. I don't know how much you can see. There's just like a smaller kind of there, and then there's a way there in the back a kind of a bigger one, but there's no real view on that one. I don't know. Maybe I can take off the camera and go and try and show you it, but it's not. It's not big. Sure, trust me. It's like maybe half a meter high. Okay, maybe nearly a meter, maybe 80 centimeters or something. Okay, and so yeah, the ridge you're standing on, kind of, can go down, kind of, you can see maybe it's a bridge, right? And I think this way doesn't really always follow me, but anyhow, so there is to this side as well, okay, the bridge, and kind of continuing all the way down here, right? So kind of imagine you're in the Nile, right? Okay, now sure, the Nile. I've been in Egypt, in Cairo once at the airport, so I don't know. It was night when we landed, night when we flew, so I didn't see the Nile. Maybe one day. Can go and record this there. Anyhow, so there, just the river. So imagine the Nile.